Okay, so my other microphone's gone offline because it's been unplugged. Weird. Oh well. I can't even hear myself. Fucking YouTube's like really lagging out on me at the moment again. Right, hello guys. How's it going? Right, just do one or two more quick things. Right, Ian. So fucking hot in here again. It's more hotter in here at night time than it is at not during the daytime. Alright, so at the present moment, guys, I was nearly going to close my Facebook down, but I've been on it 5-6 years, probably longer actually, probably 7 years, can't remember. But I didn't really want to waste all that time and effort and all the photos and friends I've made on there. But I've been getting a little bit of like shit over on Facebook last couple of days. Within the last week actually. And I'm just sick and tired of it, to be honest with you. Hey, Charms. I was waiting for you to send me an email last night. You didn't send it. So I'll give my email again, yeah? I'm not going to be doing much on Facebook lately. I think that's it. SWGhosts-UK. I think that's my right email. Let me check. I can't even remember my email. Shows how much I go on my emails all after time. I did go on it last night actually. I think that you might have sent me an email. It's just wondering if you still wanted that other thingy. Blazing, Power Girls, Paranormal, White Noise. Yeah. Wait a minute. I don't know what I'm doing tonight, I tell you, man. I really don't. Right, let's try and get back to my email again. Yeah, that's right. That's the right email. Yeah, that's it above there. Yeah, as I was saying, I nearly kind of like was going to give up Facebook last night, yeah. Because like, the last week I've been like trolled and not so much trolled, it's like it feels like, I was having my face rubbed in the dirt kind of thing, being called some, it's not like really evil, nasty names, but being called an idiot, a spammer, a loser, and a few other words, which I won't really say, but I've kind of had enough of all this bullshit that's going on at the moment on social media. I nearly was going to close down my account, but I thought, no, fuck it. What I'll do is I'll go on now. And I did do a video on Facebook earlier tonight, actually, stating I was going to leave some of the new groups I've just signed up to. And what happened is that a new group that invited me on there, which I did go on there, kicked me off for some reason the other day. Don't know why. And they said, "Oh, you probably left the group," and I knew I hadn't left the group. And the admin goes, "Oh, I only boot people if they've been cocks and and all this kind of shit, spamming and just being a dumb idiot." And I thought, fucking hell, thank you very much, So because like that's like I didn't know that until like I actually rejoined it and I got accepted for the second time. And I said, why did I get kicked? And the admin came on and started being a bit fucking cocky. So I thought, yeah, well, you're going to start calling me a cock, and I'll have a little go back, But luckily he didn't. I don't know if he read it or not, but I thought, do I really want to be a part of this group? Because like they don't really help you out. I've asked for some information, some help, and they never helped me out. When I found out the information myself, I wanted to share it out to the group in case people didn't know. And there was a couple of people who didn't know actually the information I did find out. But I was being called an idiot, a spammer, fucking cock, and other kind of things. So I thought, well, screw you. If I'm going to be treated like that, then I don't want to be part of the group. So tonight, after I did my YouTube, Facebook video stating that I was going to like cut down Facebook, I went on this particular group and I left a comment saying like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be leaving this group because I don't feel that welcome. I'm being like name called and a few other things I mentioned in the comment, yeah. And I got 2 comments back, right? Decent comments. One saying, look, it's just a hobby, ignore them. And then another comment, which I read, which I can't remember what the comment said. And I was in the process of replying to the second comment, and I just got completely kicked off. Oh, okay. Well, shows how much of a fucking group that is then. And I didn't really want to actually like say the group name, but it's to do with metal detecting. So I thought, well, fuck it, they kicked me. And it just proves how much of this particular group is a bunch of arseholes. Not every member is a bunch of arseholes, because, there was a couple of people who seemed to be okay and, communicated with me in a more decent kind of way. But there was, some really fucking arseholes on there. And the admin must have been the biggest arsehole for kicking me before I even left a comment. So what I've done is that I've closed down 2 of my pages on my Facebook, which is the Obelisk page and I think the Ouija board page. I think they're no longer on there. My other paranormal channels, I've got Paranormal Worldwide is on there. My normal paranormal channel's there, and a couple other ones I've left on there for now. But I've done it also that only people like friends can see my comments, my threads, or whatever. Yeah. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put it on private for a couple of weeks, maybe a month or 2. So you won't see me on there as much, to be honest with you guys, because I need to go on there and I am going to go through my friends list and I'm going to delete a shitload of people off there. Because what's happening is that people come on and they friend you, right? And you set the friend. I've got like 200 or 300 people still wanting to be friends with me, and I'm not accepting them because the thing being is that they friend you because you're a friend of someone else. Like, let's say Charmy was on Facebook, yeah, and she friended me, all right? 1 or 2 Charmy's friends could come on and say, right, okay, let's see how many friends Charmy's got. And they're going to go through the list and they think, oh, right, this guy, Steve, he's got like 400 like viewers or followers or whatever. So we're going to friend him as well. And all they do is friend you because you've got a lot more people than they have. And it's just like here on YouTube, they subscribe you because you've got like 2,000 plus subscribers, thank you. And I'm hoping that those subscribers that I've got will go over to them. It's not so much about that. It's just that, I don't talk to hardly anyone on there. The only people I talk to is some of the people on here and my family, and that's it. I don't know how many goddamn followers I've got on Facebook, how many friends I've got. I know I've got more than 500, 1,000 even, maybe more than that. What's the point of having them if they're not talking to you? I know that they will come on and friend you to follow your channel, I suppose, but that I don't mind. But, if they're not talking to you and they've only done that to, follow you and possibly find out who else is in your kind of circle, so they can actually friend other people, so they can get more friends themselves and more followers on Facebook. I suppose that's the way to do it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on now over the week, and I'm going to start deleting people. If I accidentally delete any of you guys, then just let me know, and I'll get you to send me another friends link request. But I might not answer it straight away because my profile, I'm actually going to be putting private soon, so no one can see anything. It probably look like my channel's gone, but it hasn't gone. It'll still be there. So, but it'll be private for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months. Depends on how quick and how much time I decide to go on there and start removing people. Because, I don't want to do it, but, what's the point in having all these people on there if they're not talking to you? I know it's good to have them there, but nah, fuck it, I can't be asked. Even if they all decide to talk to me because they don't want to be removed, it'd be impossible to talk to every single person in my friends list. It'd be taking a week to get to the 50th person or something, So I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to go on now. I'm going to start deleting some bits and pieces. I've already deleted 2 of my pages, and my profile will be on private. So if you want to contact me, the only way you're going to be able to get me is on G+, or you leave a comment on here on the video comments. And that's how you're going to be able to get me. That's it, or through me email. Because I'm not going to really spend a lot of time on Facebook anymore, to be honest with you. I don't really go on there much anyway. I'll probably go on there 3 or 4 times a day just to see if there's any new private messages, any new decent conversations that I might decide to contribute in, and that's it. I'm not even on there more than 5 minutes. So I'm thinking, well, if I'm not on it, is it really worth me having a Facebook page anymore? Should I just delete it? And I thought, well, if I do, I'm going to be stupid because I've been on there 5, 6, 7 years, kind of thing, and I've got a shitload of photos on there which I cannot download. If I did download them, it'd be fucking, ages and ages to get all my photos downloaded. So I thought, well, no, what I do is I'll pick my Facebook up and I'll put it on private for a little while, and no one is going to be able to contact me. So the only way they're going to contact me is through, what's the name, as I say. What's that? It's posted. Oh, right, okay, cheers, Ian. Add to Chrome. Actually, I don't like those pop add-ons because, I added a link on here the other day, and usually when I open a new tab, it goes directly straight to the Google search. Now, when I click on it, I can't go to Google search. It comes up with some of the actual Google. Well, it comes up with 4, 5, 6, 7 square boxes, but then I've got to move over to the Google logo to actually get Google back up and running. Because what it's done, whatever the plugin's done, is actually removed the actual Google search engine. So what I've got to do is open a tab and then either type Google in or click Google, which is on one of my tab bars, and click Google to get the Google search up. So I don't know if I use that, Ian, actually, to be honest with you. I've got you on G+, so if I do decide to use it, it'll still be there. Just don't close our little conversation box down. Just keep the box running. I appreciate that though, yeah. But I'm just so fucking pissed off of it. Oh, fuck off with your football, Aaron. No football allowed on my channel. No football, no politics, unless I say so. And no football is allowed. Fucking football bollocks. I can't stand football. Me and my dad went to football one year for when I was like in my early, younger days. And as we was coming out of fucking like fight occurred, and I thought, nah, if football is going to be like this, I don't want to be, involved in any football. I don't want to support football. And that was it. I never watched football ever again, No, I'm not getting behind anything. The only thing I'm going to get behind is my fucking blanket later on, sleeping. Fuck football. I couldn't tell you any of the football players' names. I couldn't tell you how many matches they've played. Man, fuck it, I ain't going to bother. I've got better things to think about than fucking football shit. Yeah, but nah. I say, Facebook will be on private probably for anything from 2 weeks up to 2 months. I might unprivate it on the odd occasion just to see, if anyone that's actually been trying to contact me. Because I don't know if I can find out if anyone's been trying to send me messages through Facebook with me Facebook on private. So I'll have to unprivate it, say once a week for an hour or two, then put it back as private afterwards. So the only way you're going to get me is when I do that, or you send me a G Plus message, guys. So I've had it with Facebook at the moment. Can't be asked with it. Wow. Well, I can't stand football. I think football sucks. If someone said to me, I'll pay you £1 million to go and watch football, I'll say, well, if you've got £1 million to give away, go and give it to the charity. So I won't watch football. Yeah. Because it's all bullshit, No one would pay me £1 million to go and watch a football match. If they actually bought £1 million in a fucking suitcase, and there's an agreement and solicitors there saying you just go and watch football. You don't have to support the team, just go and watch it. Then I may do it for the £1 million, probably, but I'll probably just go to sleep. As long as they can't say that, I've just paid you £1 million to go to watch a football match. Hey, you said go to a football match. You didn't say I have to watch it. You didn't say I've got to support it. So I'd have to read the contract, I'd get a pair of fucking headphones and play some music, so I won't have to hear all the goddamn fucking cheering bullshit noise, Get some of that really soothing music to put me asleep. And if that didn't work, I take some fucking sleeping pills and I just take them, and that fucking knocked me out. Well, you don't know, some rich fucker might want to do it, I was watching a video earlier actually about this homeless guy. He wasn't really homeless. He was a really rich man, and he was on the streets pretending to be kind of poor, and it was kind of asking for work. And what happened is that this building site offered him a little part-time job, and the guy walks like God knows how many miles there and how many miles back to get to the job, but he was always there on time. He left, instead of walking away back, I think he slept out on the street, and they found that what he was doing, so they actually gave him a bed and breakfast kind of thing, which was closer. And he worked for this company, right, for about 2 months. And he went up to him and he said, "Hey, I'm not homeless. I'm a rich person." And he asked everyone which they wanted, if they wanted one thing in life, what would they want? Car, holiday, like a mortgage paid off or something like that. And everyone was given what they wanted because the guy was so happy that, they treated him like a human being and gave him a job. Well, they didn't need a job because he was fucking multi-millionaire, but, he just wanted to see what people out there would actually help him out. And I think it's about 8 workmen he helped out, which is pretty nice, actually. But, never know. The Romans invented it to keep the citizens of Rome from waging civil war. Fucking, what you on about? The Romans fucking conquered and destroyed God knows how many fucking places throughout the world, The Romans even came over here and fucking conquered us. Fuckers, That's why we find so many goddamn Roman coins and artifacts over here. Because of the Romans. It's like, another certain country that tried to take over, but they failed during World War II. Because we fucking kicked their asses, boy-o. We kicked their asses. But would you believe, right, although we went through World War II with the Germans, and the Japanese, how many people turn around and say, hey, the Germans really are nice people, so the Japanese. If you go there and talk to someone, you'd have a really good conversation, you'll get to know them, they'll invite you in their home, they'll feed you, give you drinks, they'll let you stay. They really will be nice to you. It's only because that fucking fascist motherfucker Hitler wanted everything, and I know a lot of Germans didn't even want the war. They was forced into it, weren't they? So, yeah, but, yeah. God, my fucking head's itching like crazy tonight. I went and done some geocaching today, and I kept going under all these trees and walking to these goddamn spider webs, and I probably got fucking 100 spiders crawling over me. No, my little baby ones. I don't know, to be honest with you. Doesn't matter who started the war, we still had the fucking war though, didn't we? And you didn't have to have all that. I can understand fighting for either religion or political or just for being fucking greedy asses, kind of thing. But to do what they done, to the Jewish people was sickening. That shouldn't have been done to anyone. And another thing that the Germans done, the Nazis, there's even true stories, movies written about it where they captured injured soldiers, British and American, and they didn't give them medical help. They shot the fuckers, didn't they? They shot them all. And it's only that one particular colonel said that they was going to do it themselves as well, payback. But it only ever happened to the Germans once, but they done it to us several times apparently. So, but that's ordered by the German high command, the old generals, which Hitler fucking made them do, I suppose. No, I'm not going to get into the war thing yet because I can't be bothered. But if you think about it, yeah, why did they try to commit? Why did they try to kill Hitler? Because he's too powerful for one, and they think what he was doing was fucking bullshit for two. And they just wanted him out of power and hopefully try to end the war quicker without losing too many lives. But trying to blow him up didn't work, did it? So, yeah. Well, the Japanese, they started with Pearl Harbor, didn't they? And then, that kind of dragged us into with the Japanese. Because the Americans were our allies and we couldn't turn around and say, well, fuck you, we're not going to do it. Because they helped us, through France, Belgium, Africa, and other places, I'd hate to, for this country to fall out with America. We've had our civil war, fucking hundreds and hundreds of years ago, we actually came over to fucking America and started populating it. And then suddenly, we're fighting our own men. Because although the British were over there and they came American civilization, I suppose, we just turned against ourselves, didn't we? We was killing our own men in one way. But now, America as it is, we're called, we're like brothers and sisters. But the thing is, could you see us turning our back against America? I don't think so. Russians, I don't really want to talk about Russians. I don't know a lot about Russians, to be honest with you, apart from what I've seen on movies, Stalingrad. But the Germans were friendly with the Russians at first, didn't they? Then the Russians turned against the fucking Germans, and they both started having it out with each other. And the Russians hate the Nazis. Nah, do not take them as prisoner, execute the fuckers, and that's what they was doing. But now everything's World War II's over and done with. Everyone's all nice and friendly with each other, kind of, but there's still little wars going on in different places like Iraq, Africa, and several other places. I don't know where war's going on at the moment because I've not fucking gone into that shit and I'm not going to research that shit. I don't need to. But thing being is that, a lot of countries have fought against each other and now kind of friendly with each other, allies, kind of thing. But just think, what's going to cause a third world war if it ever happens? I'd rather see us being invaded by fucking aliens and we're all banding together and fighting off the alien fucking invasion, which could possibly happen. You never know. But I don't believe all this bullshit about the end of the world. It's supposed to be in the Bible. It's supposed to be in the Doomsday Book and all this kind of shit. And people were forcing that the end of the world. How many times have people said the end of the world, end of the world? When is the end of the world going to happen? How's it going to happen? Could it be a virus? Could it be a fucking a zombie apocalypse? Could it be another world war? Could it be alien invasion? When would it ever happen? It might not happen for thousands of years, kind of thing. But whatever it's going to do, whatever it does do, it's going to kill millions, even billions of people, whatever happens. And hopefully I won't be here to see it anyway. Evil hackers. I'll join the aliens. I might actually do that myself, mate. I say, hang on a minute, take me to your leader. Why? Let me just go to your leader, please. I say, look, guys, like, I'm not being fascist or anything like this, I've lived here, and this world fucking sucks. This planet sucks, dude, the only real people that you care for is your family, yeah? And if you've already killed them, then, they're dead. I can't go and, be with them. But, do me a favour. Take me to your fucking planet and get me away from this shithole. Because that's what this planet is right now, a shithole. With all the things that are going on in this world, I'd rather be on another planet than be here right now, to be honest with you. At least I won't get fucking trolled and cyberbullied and, attacked and slandered and slagged off and all this kind of shit. Probably be sitting on the on the alien internet, Hang on a minute. Can I start up a new web page? What's it going to be? The alien paranormal, How do aliens normally die? Do aliens come back as a ghost? What kind of ghostly figures do they turn out to be? Are they anything like human ghosts? I'll be sitting there fucking like doing a paranormal stream up there. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Eh? Oh, can you just imagine that? I'm just wondering, if with aliens, when they do die, do they go to the same heaven? Do they go to another heaven? Where the hell do they go? When we die, do we go up there and we see like billions of different aliens up there? If heaven is like where we go to, because heaven is like a vast universe, isn't it? It's like billions and billions of galaxies. That's heaven, I suppose. So when we go out there, do we see little green men? Do we see like octopi men? Do we see lizard men? Do we see like people with 4 arms, 6 eyes, 4 legs, or whatever? Never know. Could be some hot aliens up there. Yeah, hubba hubba. Hey, hello, darling. God, you got nice big ones, haven't you? Wow, bigger than the Earth ones. Oh, you got sexy blue eyes. Fatten with the aliens? Oh, I feel really itchy tonight. I hate this weather, I tell you, man. I get more hot and sticky at night time than I do during the daytime. I don't know why. So annoying. So frustrating. Like I'm sitting there and my neck starts really sweating. And I put a t-shirt behind me now. So like my neck starts sweating, I just like put my neck back and let the sweat run down the back. And then chuck this in the washing machine later. Well, I suppose you got infinity dimensions, you got infinity solar systems, infinite black holes. Heaven's definitely infinite. You probably got infinite power. What's it called? What's that one I'm trying to think of? Parallel universes. How many different parallel universes are out there, if any? How many dimensions are out there? How many black holes? How many galaxies? Is heaven one place? What, if heaven is heaven, right? What is kind of above heaven? Is there another place after heaven? And if so, what's it called? So you think about it, and I know it's going to probably sound a bit stupid, but now when you watch those movies, you've got the archangels coming down and they're fighting like the demons, or you got like the archangel Michael helping God to like kill a certain child because it's going to be like the new coming or something. Yeah, I can't remember what that film was actually, but then you got Archangel Angelo. No, was it? You got another archangel trying to save the baby, and you got another angel trying to kill the baby. So two angels are like fighting each other. So if angels live in heaven with God, this is what I don't understand. Like God created us, I suppose. Yeah, everyone says like God created us. Who created God? How many gods are there? Is there just one God, or is there multiple gods? Because every culture prays to a different god. I suppose even with aliens, every planet with a different alien life form on, they've got their own god. So how many gods are out there? Do they all kind of like worship the one god, and he's like a god that actually is like a god for multiple millions and billions of planets? Or is there multiple millions and billions of gods out there? And if there are, all right, where did all these gods come from? And they usually say like, oh, like, in the Roman times, or if you fight this man, and, become famous, when you die, you're going to become a god. I don't believe in that shit, to be honest with you. They probably go to like, heaven, I suppose, but they ain't going to become a god. That's just like fairy tale stories to me, kind of thing. I'm going to have to change this title now, aren't I? To like Facebook and fucking like talking about shit. What talking about shit online? I don't know. A lot of gods could be aliens. I don't think gods are energy. Mind you, they could be, because with the movies they come out with, like Star Trek, they go to another fucking planet and this beam of light appears and suddenly, it's an energy form that we do not understand, Captain Kirk, says Spock. And like this beam of energy appears to be like the human figure next second, and then suddenly, if it wants to, it can change itself into a different shape of a form, like a gorilla or some kind of like four-eyed, fanged teeth monster or whatever, kind of thing. Now, what god would do that? Don't know. Do you know? Because I don't fucking know. But let's just say that there's like multiple million billions of like solar systems, galaxies out there, and trillions of planets. And let's say like half that trillions of planets have got life form on now. Do they actually have a god to pray to? And who is that god? You might have a god by the name of like Draknul, God Draknul, or God. Hang on a minute. We're saying God, God, God all the time. Where's the goddess? No, I know we got like, historic writings and pictures about certain goddesses, but Why don't we pray to a certain goddess instead of a god? That's kind of like, well, is God? Cause is it because God is more of a dominating person than a female is? No, I'm going to get done for like fucking sexual kind of like, hey, you can't be saying that a man is more dominated than a female. I'm not saying that is, but it's a possibility. Like a male could be more strong and powerful than a female god. Don't know. If you had a choice to pray to a male god or a female god, what one would you choose? I know that we're all praying to like a male god at the moment, but if someone, I don't want to go into political issues, but if someone from a religious kind of background went into politics and become like a president and said, right, you're going to have a choice. You can continue talking and praying to a male god, but now you've got a choice to actually pray to a female god. What one would you actually pray to? Would you change over and think, oh yeah, female, oh yeah, why not? She might be a really sexy, attractive young lady. Yeah, let's change over. Let's see all these pictures. And there might be billions of pictures of this female god out there, goddess. And the poor male god is like being kicked to one side. Cause I'd probably like, I wouldn't bother. I'd just say, look, one god's enough. I don't want to be, like swapping and changing. And there'd probably be a lot of people who want to swap and change. And I'm not talking other bollocks tonight. Yeah, of course I am. But that's me. Well, that's what I mean. How do you know God is male? Could be female. Could be transsexual. That would get me a lot of shit from like religious nuts right now. I'm going to delete this video after. I don't want my fucking video being played on. No, fuck that. This video is going off after. It's been deleted. Fuck it. Wouldn't be surprised if, like, I know I've only got like 12 people watching, but, you might get some religious nut out there thinking, right, I'm going to get his channel flagged because he's saying that God isn't real God. He's not a man, he's a female now. Or he's transsexual. He's being like, he's being rude to God. You can't be talking bad to God. I'm not talking bad against God, but sorry, God, if you're listening. Forgive my sins. Make sure I cross over properly when I come. But, as Emma said, you don't know God is a real man. He could be a female. And we all think it is a male. No. The Bible, I don't think even says that God is a male, does it? I want to check something out. I'm going to do a Google search on something. I'm going to do Google search, right? And I'm going to put down, is God male or female? Hey, would you believe, right? Now, look at this. There's an actual thread on the BBC News magazine saying, why is God not female? Well, how do they know he ain't female? Because there's a picture. It don't mean, of a male God there. It don't mean that he is fucking male. What else is there? So on this other one, Gender of God in Christianity, it says God is not male or female. On a wiki. No, I've gone into the wiki, but you do a search is God male, female. Third one down, it says God in Christianity is presented by the Trinity of three hypostases or something, or persons described as Father, Son, Holy Spirit, while Father and Son implicitly invokes masculine sex, the gender of the ... He is neither man or woman, he is God. Stop it, Aaron. I'll demoderate you in a minute. God's telling me, sort that Aaron out. But he's not male or female. Why does the Bible refer to God as masculine terms? While God contains all the qualities of both male and female genders, he has chosen to present himself with an emphasis of masculine qualities of fatherhood. Here's another one. Is God a man or woman? Telegraph. The Bible is full of references to a female God, and long before the Church of England, there were traditions which explored feminine divinity. Might be interested in some of these links. That's the Telegraph talking about God. So I can't be like, you know, if fucking like someone came on trying to play my channel, hey, they can't do it because like it's a topic. You know, they can't turn around and say like, you know, hey, that guy's being rude to God. So I'm not, you know, we're just trying to have a conversation, trying to find out if God is a man or a woman or is he both. We don't know. No one knows, do they? There ain't no real documentation saying that God is female. We always believed that he's a male. But before certain times, people thought God was a female. So it's just a conversation we're having. So I can't do that to the channel. Females are believed to be better able to contact the spirit world. I don't know, really. I suppose so. You know, because of the feminine touch, you know, I think a female's got more kind of like understanding and a softer kind of like way of talking to someone. Us men, you know, like, yeah, we don't take it like with a pinch of salt. We'd either like try to fight it out, you know, man on man, punching each other's head in, or we might just like split up from being friends for a while and then like talk it over a pint of drink or something, you know, later, and then get back to like, I suppose, buddies again. But with females, I don't know, they might turn around and like do the same as men, you know, like be bitchy and like trying to scratch another female's eyes out or whatever. I don't know, but I'm getting tired now. I'm not seeing any females getting involved in this conversation. Yeah, the other day I had a comment on my channel there. I can't even remember what video it was. It goes, "Oh, you had a really great conversation. I really like your like videos." I'm thinking, I can't even remember what the fucking like video was about. And you're saying it's a good video, live stream. Okay, right, fair enough. You know. Hyde, you're a great guy, but you're confusing me sometimes. You really do confuse me. Oh yeah, I've got a picture I took today over yesterday, Saturday, over the Wandle, and on one of the picture, right, up in the tree's got this like white outline. No, the Terminator movie where you got an alien in it, kind of like what's that called? Where he's got that technology to like camouflage himself. I took a picture, right, and it looked like something in a tree. Really weird. I've got them with Facebook. I posted earlier. I'll see if I can find it. Hold on. Actually, I've got it on my computer. Oh, God. Right. 35 pictures. Can't remember what one it is, though. I've got to go through 35 pictures. I think it's in the later half when I was doing the geocaching. Oh, no, it's on my video, I think. Yeah, it's on my video. Yeah, if you look at my video when I'm geocaching on my fishing channel one, yeah. I think it's when I was doing the third geocache. I'm like standing there doing something with a camera and trying to like sort out the logbook, which you sign when you do geocaching, and the camera's facing that way, and you see like this white kind of like outline in the tree, and it really reminds me of like that Terminator movie with the alien using that cloaking device. Really weird. Hello, Leslie. So fucking hot in here still, man. I wish I had a cold heater, you know, one of those fans. My other one broke. Don't know what happened to it. The motor started spinning slightly, then it stopped. And then it started whirling. Then it started smoking a little bit. Then it stopped completely. And I got like a cold fan. I did buy in the pound shop a fan. Little portable one, but I can't remember what I've done with it. Might be over here. Oh, it might not be over here. Why is this box open? Oh. What am I doing with it? I don't think I'll put it up there. Man, I'm so fucking hot. My sister had a go at me on Facebook earlier. Bring that fucking junk up. No, it's not this one. I can't remember what I've done with it. It's like a little fan. Anyway, guys, go and have a look in the kitchen. How my fucking knees out again. Why not just snap my fucking knee? Don't know where that thing is. All right, this little fan. Can't fucking find it now. Oh, there it is. I bet it's the batteries that I need, and I've got them. Actually, I think I know what batteries they are. Fancy some ice cream. I ain't got no ice cream. The spirits are mainly asleep. I don't understand. If spirits do sleep, why do they sleep? You know, because like they're fucking. I'm not trying to be rude to them. They're dead. You know. They don't need to sleep. What do they need to sleep for? Don't understand it. I know like they need to like take a break and rest if they're gonna like do activity. But do they really sleep? I don't think they do, to be honest with you. Yeah. Oh well. Well, I'm going to shut up and go. It's like 1 o'clock. But yeah, Facebook. If you don't see me on Facebook, don't worry about it because I've put it private for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months. Just to sort some shit out on there. Start going through the people that are on my friends list and I don't even talk to, I don't even know, will start being removed. I've got about 100, 200 people waiting to be friends on me. Fucking am I going to have them? No way. So if I accidentally kind of like remove one of you guys as a friend, just let me know. And I'll sort it out. I'll unprivate my Facebook so you can send me a message and then I'll just re-add you again. But the only way you're going to be able to get me is on Google Plus. So yeah. I just ain't using Facebook all that much, to be honest with you. I can't see what the point of having so much stuff on there if I'm not using it. You know, the only thing I like on it is where I can do live streams and like have all my photos up on there, and all my photos are there mainly as a backup kind of thing. So I don't really want to like shut it down. So I've decided I ain't going to shut it down. I'm just going to like put it private for a while, get rid of a load of people who I don't talk to, and then come back and just do an announcement and I'm back. But I mean, Facebook, my YouTubes will still be up and running. I'll get back to doing like that doll again next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't really feel there's much anything wrong with it though, actually, to be honest with you. But I'll talk about that in the topic when we do the stream. And I will be doing a competition that night as well for some bits and pieces. So, be ready. And it'll probably start around about 11 o'clock when I do it. So, catch you later, guys. Take it easy. Good night. God bless.